Alright guys, we are back with our Dallas Stars GM mode, and we're still trugging along here in year 4 at 28, 13, and 7, still top team in the Western Conference, I believe. Yeah, still top team in the Western Conference. AHL team is doing absolutely amazing at 35, 8, and 2. So we're just going to keep moving along here. Hopefully we can get to the, I think we can get to the, what's its face? The trade deadline this video, more than likely. Yeah, it's only a month away, so we can definitely get to that. And, okay, so I think Dansk is in the net, so he lost that game against the Blackhawks. Edmonton's a sub-par 500 team, yeah, so I'll give him that start against the Oilers. I actually was thinking about putting Kari Lehtinen in there, but you know what, I'll give him the start against the Oilers, and 8-2 win. Very good choice because our goal scoring came out firing, so that's nice. All right, Toronto, they're a good team. Yeah, I'll give them another start. He only let up 2 goals against the Oilers, so I'll let him play here against the Maple Leafs. I'll let him play against the Maple Leafs. Might get blown out, but we'll have to see. Yeah, 3-4. I think that was an overtime loss. Yeah, I think that was an overtime loss. All right, so we'll take him back out. Take him back out, and he gets Kari Lehtinen gets 2 starts here against the Devils and the Islanders. 2 easy teams, so I think we should beat. Especially the Islanders, they're not doing too hot. 2-1 win, very good win. And against the Devils, 4-3 win, very good. All right, so Lehtinen's doing his job. Texas Stars are still winning games down there. I keep seeing the pop up in the screen like, oh, we've won our last 12 games. My God, they are definitely doing well. All right, Colorado, another team we should beat. 3-1 win, very good. Lehtinen's doing pretty well, pretty well. Okay, so WHL, I think they should be finally done. Yeah, okay, so no, those guys are still projected to be top 10, but we don't know how they're going to turn out. Like, how are they looking so far? Yeah, decent. All right, so we'll scout somewhere else. I don't think we need to look at goaltenders. I think we just need to continue looking at defensemen, but I'll still look at some forwards here. Actually, no, we'll look at the forwards near the end of the season, like after the trade deadline. Let's see if we can find some other good defensemen here, maybe like late first round guys or some top 10 guys. There's a top 10 guy in the U.S. Third rounders, no. Sim Ligas. There's a first round guy in the Sim Liga. 2 top 10s in the elite. 2. All right, so we'll do the Scandinavian guys for a month. There's only 9 guys there. All right, so Kari Lehtinen's busting out 3 wins here in a row. All right, so keep him rolling. Against 2 tough teams. All right, that was a regulation loss against the Canadiens. And another tough battle here against the Tampa Bay Lightning. All right, see if we can get a win here against Tampa Bay. They're a tough team in the East. We're competing with them for the President's Trophy, so there you go. Lehtinen gets a shutout. Nicely done. Another game here against the Oilers, 33-14-8. Keep it going, boys. Keep it going. We can maybe get done the regular season in this video, too, if we continue this pace. Edmonton 3-2. That was a overtime loss. All right, so we'll take Lehtinen out. I think these are 2 easy opponents for Dansk, too, the Sharks and the Flames, if I remember correctly. I know the Sharks aren't doing well. No, but Calgary is. Okay, so. All right, San Jose should be an easy win for Dansk, hopefully. Yep, 6-2 win. All right, our GM rep is going up, so 6-2 win for Dansk on that night. And the Calgary Flames, 4-0 win. There you go, another shutout for Oscar Dansk. 2 more games here, back-to-back against Detroit and Minnesota. All right, there you go. Kane finally took over our goal-scoring lead, so that's nice. Sagan, 40-plus assists. That's nice. If he can get to above 50 before the trade deadline, that'll be really good. So another 4-0 win, back-to-back shutouts for Dansk. And oh my God, Oscar Dansk, 3 shutouts in a row, 4-0, 4-0, and 3-0. That is what I'm talking about. That's super sweet, man. He's something. Okay, Sagan's not getting above 50 assists before the trade deadline, unless he gets 8 assists in 3 games. I mean, it's possible, but he definitely needs to turn it up big time if he wants that. All right, Anaheim. 4-3 overtime loss. Very good. Meanwhile, it was a loss, but still. To get points for it. Chicago. And 4-1 win. Nicely done. And, yeah. Doing very well. All right, so Dan still gets another start here against the Penguins. We'll go to the trade deadline. We don't need to make any changes. Our team is fine the way they are. 38, 14, and 10. We could probably finish up the regular season here. All right, so Dance gets this game against the Penguins. And a 1-0 win. Wow. So the past, like, four, is it four? Yeah, we'll go to trade negotiations just in case. I'll look at it after we're done here. So we have 3 phones, but we don't need to do a trade for anything. Holy crap, there's a lot of trades going down. Whoops. Player NHL. Hold on. Where is it? Player and pick trading. Here we go. Holy shit, there's a lot of them. Which ones were happening today? It's probably the 22nd one. Yeah. So St. Louis got Tristan Jarry and a third, and Pittsburgh got Jake Allen, and then San Jose got Victor Fast and a first-round pick in Lasek from Anaheim, and Anaheim got Brett Burns. Holy shit. That's a big trade there. That's a huge trade there. All right, no one calling us. Let's see. Phoenix called up Mark Byzantine. Phoenix got a second for Rick DiPietro. Okay. Still no one coming at us. Yeah, there's Rick DiPietro there. No one coming at us. And we're good. So see if anybody gets waivers. Waiver position up. We'll pick them up. Jersey. A lot of waiver accusations. Let's see. Player and pick trading. Phoenix got a first-round pick, Point and Ted Tokarski from Ottawa for Radim Verbata and David Moss. New Jersey got a second and Cam Atkinson for Anton Volchenkov. Okay, let's see. So Tony Leidman, this guy's like old as dicks, right? Yeah, he's like 39. No, we don't need him. All right, so Dance gets another start. So let me see here. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. He had 3 shutouts in a row. And, yeah, he's still doing fine. All right, keep him running with Dance. Now we can start Dance a little bit more often now. A little bit more often now that we're coming up here to the end of the year. Another 1-0 win. Yeah, he's on fire. He's getting shutouts. This kid's getting shutouts left and right. Yeah, we don't even need to check the stats. We know we're doing fine. He does get one more loss, though, so. 40, 14, and 10. Holy shit, we are one hell of a good team. One hell of a good team this year. All right, Boston, they're a team we're competing with for the President's Trophy. 4-1 win, nicely done. Danska's heating it up like crazy. Oscar Danska's heating it up like crazy. He wants to turn it on. He wants to cause some controversy for the playoff goaltender position. So that's weird. That's like him, I guess. Where do we go? We went to Scandinavia, right? Yeah, they're not really too special. Elite League. Yeah, let's scout these 2 guys in the Elite League for 5 weeks. For defense, all right, Danska's another start here against Nashville. 3-1 win. All right, Danska's pleading his case. Oscar Danska is pleading his case that he wants to play in the playoffs. Yeah, he's pleading his case, all right. And our offense is doing a good job to help support him. I don't know. Corey Letton's just enjoying the time off. That's definite. All right, so another loss there, but it was an overtime loss, so we're still getting points for our losses. All right, Dancy, you finally get a good rest. Get Corey Letton in some starts in here. All right, he gets 2 back-to-back games. Back has 27 goals. We have a lot of 20-goal scorers on our team. A lot of 30-goal scorers as well. All right, St. Louis. 4-1 win, and wow, that simulated quickly. That simulated really quickly, so we got a loss there. Regulation loss and then a regular win. All right, so Letton gets one more game here against Nashville again. 44, 15, and 11. Well, Nashville really likes number 3. And that was over regulation loss. Was it? I don't even know. Well, it's a loss, but whatever. All right, so Dance goes back in. I don't know. Letton Not really performing all too well there the past couple of games. How many more games do we have left? Not that many. Get up to the end of the month here with Oscar Dansk. Hopefully he can ride us in. If we can get a 50-win season, that'll be awesome. But I think this is definitely one of our best seasons yet. I think we already have, we already have 100 points. Or close to it. I think 99. That's 88. Yeah, we're at 99 points right now. All right, guys, come on. Don't start losing games now. Gotta keep winning games here. Okay, so Dance comes in. He loses two. Kari Lehtinen lost a little bit as well. All right, so the goalie's not the best time for you guys to start slacking off now. Not the best time to start slacking off at whatsoever. I mean, let's check out division as we sit. So we're at 99 points in the West, and so Toronto, wow, they came out of nowhere. I didn't even see them. So Toronto, Pittsburgh, Ottawa, yeah, so President's Trophy race is kind of close. We need to start winning games here, boys, if we want to have any shot of getting pretty close to that President's Trophy. Come on, get ourselves a win here. Jeez, man, look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-game losing streak. Man, oh man. This is not the time to start losing games, guys. I know we have a good lead in the Western Conference, but come on, man. We need some points here. All right, Vancouver, they're not a good team, man. Let's get a win here. Jesus Christ, man. Holy shit. Holy shit, a 6-game losing streak. Man, oh man, this is the worst patch we've ever hit out of the whole season. Gets up to 20 regulation losses, and we cannot seem to do anything about it. Either goalie's just not getting wins. This is crazy. Oh my god, 7-game losing streak. 8-game losing streak. What the flying fuck, guys? What the flying fuck is this? Holy shit, dude. Alright, we're leaving Lehtinen in for the rest of the year because this is absolutely ridiculous. We're losing ground. We're losing ground and we're losing points. We are losing points. Teams are just going to start catching up to us. Never mind, no team's going to start catch up to us. We won our division, but President's Trophy race is probably out of reach now. It's definitely out of reach, so I think we're going to keep Lehtinen in for the rest of the season because Dance does not seem to be winning games right now. Both of our goalies are shit in the bed right now. There we go. Hey, we finally got a win. All right, that's what I'm talking about. About time we got a win. Sagan got 50 assists. Huberdeau's a 30-goal scorer. Detroit, 5-2 win. There you go. All right, Kari Lehtinen. Kari Lehtinen said enough shit, enough bullshitting around. We got to start winning games here now that the playoffs are coming upon us. There you go. 5-2 win. Yep, Kari Lehtinen had enough of his shit. So last 2 games of this season against the Florida Panthers and the Phoenix Coyotes. Actually, you know what? I want to stop that simulation. The day before, I'll let Kari Lehtinen play this game against the Panthers, and I'll let Oscar Dance play the game against the Coyotes. Yes, they're 2 pretty good teams. So we'll let Kari Lehtinen play against Florida. Okay, 4-0. I'll take him out, and I'll put Dansk in against Phoenix. So, because I have a feeling Kari Lehtinen is going to be our starter going into the playoffs, but you never know. You never know what the media may think, but we'll come in this last game. Dance gets his last start of the year against Phoenix, give Kari Lehtinen a night off, and we get a 3-4 loss, but it was an overtime loss, I believe. Okay, so we lost a shit ton of games there near the end of the year. We didn't hit 50 wins. We got close, but still, it was a very good regular season. 47, 22, and 13. Was a very good year. So let's check out everything. So that's that. AHL team is doing absolutely, they're on crack. They are on absolute crack. Alright, so let's check out everything here. So team standings, 107 points, led our division like crazy. Best team in the Western Conference, but it looks like a lot of the points this year were in the Eastern Conference. Look at that. Top 3 teams in the Atlantic Division had over 100 points, so that was difficult. Pittsburgh, Washington, and Philly, and then Boston and Detroit are going to be making it into the playoffs as well. So, unless there's other games in hand, I'm not entirely sure, but looks pretty good. So, goals, Ovechkin led the league in goals with 40. Nobody up there. Assists, are we up there? Sagan's down there with 53, so that's cool. Points, Ovechkin led the league in points. No one up there for us in points. Wins, nobody up there in wins. Save percentage, Kari Lehtinen down there in 7th, and Kari Lehtinen up there for 3rd. So, yeah, so Kari Lehtinen had the 3rd best goals against average in the league. So, yeah, I think I know who we're going to be going into the playoffs with. All right, so, yeah, let's check out everything. Stats Central, end of the year. Yeah, we'll just simulate till we see our first round opponent in the first round of the playoffs, because we did win the division. Yeah, there's still some other games in hand. And it looks like, okay, he's done that trip. Yeah, defenseman, forwards. We're still looking at defense. That's all I want to focus on the draft this year is defense. Elite. Yeah, we'll still scout these top 10 guys for another month. And there we go. And it looks like gonna be our effing first round opponent is going to be the goddamn Chicago Blackhawks. Okay. Yeah, alright, interesting. Alright, Kane against his former team. Alright. See how you want to do it. Alright, so Stats Central, let's take a look at everything. Team standings for the regular season. So, goals for per game, 3.0. Third best goals for per game in the league, so that's nice. Goals against per game, 2.21. So we have the third best goals for per game and the second best goals against per game. So, yeah, that'll definitely get you into the playoffs. Power play percentage went up to 19%, so it still did get better. Still had a lot of times on the power play. So, you know, yeah, Phoenix had a lot. Phoenix had a ton. They were 14. Toronto had a lot. They were 17. Yeah, so we're kind of near there. Not a lot of teams capitalized on their power plays this year. Penalty kill 83%, so that's still pretty decent. But our last 10, we are 3-5-2 going into the playoffs. So that's not really the best record going into the playoffs, so I have to kind of watch out for that. All right, player stats for the season for the NHL team. AHL team is done with as well. They're probably in the playoffs as well. And we'll have to see how everybody ended off the year. See how that second line ended the year. Alright, so forwards. Alright, so nobody was a point a game player, unfortunately, but still we had 3 top guys on the first line get 70 points. So Kane didn't get his 90-point season. He had a very underachieving season. Huberdeau had 77 points, Kane had 76 points, and Tyler Seguin had 72 points. So a lot of assists. Kane and Huberdeau were both 30 goal scorers, so that's nice. Seguin was a 50 assist guy. Backes had a pretty good year, 65 points in 82 games, so that was a good year for him. Pretty much the exact same year as last year. Same amount of assists, 2 more goals, so that's nice for Backes. He probably won't drop. He's still doing pretty well in that second line. Vladimir Tarasenko, definitely his best year to date, 57 points in 82 games for him. Not as many goals, have much more assists this year, so hopefully he can get a good jump. I mean, this is his last year to get a jump, so maybe he will get it. And Carl Hagelin definitely picked up his game as well. 51 points in 82 games. He had a much better season as well, so that's good. Nick Ritchie had 29 points in his first year as an NHL player, and he moved up to an 85 overall. I'll check out progress reports after all this is done. Ferguson had 27. Yeah, same year as last year. Was a plus player. Eakin had 24, so yeah, same year again, so I don't know if he'll get a jump or not. Chasen had 17, yeah, same year as last year. Como, not as many, so he might drop. Peverly had 14, yeah, not as good as last year, so he might drop as well. Plus minuses, I think it was just Como and Peverly. Yep, just Como, Peverly, and Chasen broke even, so it was just the fourth line guys. Defensemen. Leddy had 37, Gormley 34, Goligoski had 30, Daly had 27, Bobek had 24, Dillon had 18, and everybody was a plus player. Brendan Dillon a plus 28, so that's nice. That's nice for Brendan Dillon. And goaltenders off to end the year, so they did get an equal amount of starts. Kari Lehtinen 44 to 2.21, 26, 13, and 2 with a save percentage of 92.23 with 2 shutouts. And Oscar Dansk 2.09, 21, 9, and 3 with a save percentage of 93.01 with 8 shutouts on the year for Oscar Dansk. So I don't know. There is a little bit of a goaltender controversy brewing here as to who should get the game 1 start in the round 1 of the playoffs against the Chicago Blackhawks. So this will be interesting. Both goals against averages are pretty equal, a very equal amount of wins, equal amount of they pretty much almost had a very identical record. Dansk has a better save percentage and had 6 more shutouts throughout the year. So you guys will have to be the determining factor on this. I mean, it looks pretty equal to me. I would want to go with Kari Lehtonen because he still is the better overall goalie, but Oscar Nance did look like he had the better regular season. But you guys will have to make the decision for that, which goaltender is getting the Game 1 start against the Chicago Blackhawks. You guys will have to put that in the comment section down below if you want to see Kari Lehtonen or if you want to see Oscar Dansk. And I'll check out the AHL guys really quickly, and then we'll end off the video. And I'll check progress reports out as well. Check out everything. Alright, yeah, I'll just do all skaters. So 76 points. So Abraham Pakaluk was over a point a game player in the AHL. 77 points. Radek Faxa 71 points. Holy shit. About time Faxa started doing something, man. He had 41 points last year. 71 this year. Pakaluk was definitely helping him out. So Pakaluk, thank you. You were probably going to get one hell of a big-ass jump this year for this offseason. I can definitely see him being a sniper. Maybe on the second line next year. We could probably get rid of somebody like Hagelin or somebody like that and put Pakaluk in there for 2 snipers on the line. Who knows? He could be a third-line sniper, a new first-line sniper, whatever. There's lots of possibilities there, but he could be somebody who will make their way into the NHL team next year, especially with 77 points, over 30 goals, 40-some assists. And Faxa could get a good jump as well, thanks to Pakaluk. 60 points for Torrey Krug. 60 points for Torrey Krug. Holy shit, this guy's trying to get a big jump as well. Wow, that's crazy. I did not expect that. Antoine Roussel 56, Brett Ritchie 53 points on the first line, so that's good for Brett Ritchie. Radula 46, Tom Wilson 42, Nemeth 42, so that's good for Nemeth, 42 points. That's way more than 15. I think he's ready as well. Yeah, man, everybody in the AHL team had a really good year. Phillips 39, Bukestad 32, Tyler Hoare 30, Brad Ross 25, Hanowski 24, Deneau 24, Blacker. Yep. Pysyk had 19. Okay, so not bad. And goaltenders, Jack Campbell 76 points for a 1.71 goals against average, 57 wins on the year, save percentage at 92.86. All right, so the AHL team looks like they're on fire. I do not want to change anything with them. But as we go into round 1 of the playoffs, you guys will have to make the decision who gets the Game 1 start, Kari Lehtonen or Oscar Dansk. Leave it in the comment section below. So round 1 of the playoffs is up next, and I will see you guys then.